performance coaches to make sure their team is prepared and ready to fight this east to west time zone travel. We'll see if they're able to perform well here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Fielded in the end zone. It's Addison. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So Boston College's offense will have the football first. And here comes the guy that'll be running the show. A lot of times you run into these types of matchups, high-powered offense, big-time team against an opponent that's likely overmatched. So how do they keep this thing from getting ugly? What a golden opportunity for this offense, scooping up the ball, and now they've got it inside the 10. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, SMU!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Throwing right, and they can't make the connection. As you watch how a season unfolds and you get off to a good start like these guys have in ACC play, that momentum can really be powerful.
Oh, 100%. The momentum, the confidence. Like, you go from starting the season and saying, we want to be great in these areas, and now you're starting to see it, starting to pile up some conference wins. Now, Jesse, getting to the middle of the season, and you got to continue to evolve, right? Be ready for some of these rivalries.
No doubt about it. And I think they also like the fact that
There's some room. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. And the Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Green. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
And, man, another nice run. And you can just see the balance. You can see the toughness. This guy's really good at what he does, and they're going to continue to feature him. He's already got 1 touchdown on the day, and I imagine he'll continue to be a focal point for this offense, and he better be for this defense.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Into the end zone. Looking to the end zone. It's incomplete.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but...
And the rush will get to him at the 25. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. Didn't make him sweat it all. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Green. Might have a chance. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. The offense changing the play. To the air on first down. Right down the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Takes it back inside the 40. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Gonna take a shot. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll get him down after a solid. SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Cooper. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Mustangs come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Puts it out of the air. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Looking for the edge, it's Green. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
And on third and short right there, man, there's no bones about it. Like, you could tell this offense was going to run the football, try to be physical. They do, and they get their running back downhill, and he makes the play. Now sets them up in first and goal. And up here, guys, I would expect more of the same. Try to dominate the line of scrimmage, be physical, and run that ball in for 6.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. To the air, it's Jennings. Quarterback adapting. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? Wants to throw for it on third and goal. Lets it go to the end zone. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. Great place to start for this offense. Running inside, it's Green. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Off the play fake. Had to get rid of it quickly. He just treated that thing like a hot potato, and they're going to call him for grounding. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 3rd down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Lets it fly on the move. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Mustangs will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He looks it in and makes the fair. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Unloads to the wideout. Open on the left side is Smith. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on first down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Looking left. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And the Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to throw, it's Jennings. Makes the grab. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had 0 rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, The guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Working that left side. Defense caught out of position, and they get it down finally at the 38. The Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. Going long. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
And the QB going with a little bit of touch, trying to feather that thing up in the air and give his receiver a chance to go up high and try to get over top of the defender. Nice job by the defense seeing the football, breaking on it, and getting the ball on the ground.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
It's complete on the right side. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. He wants to change this route. To the air, it's Jennings. The sweet feet buy a little time. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown Mustangs! Quick strike through the air for the score.
What a fantastic route that.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. This offense trying to keep the momentum going. They scored the last time they had it. The defense got a little grass. They make the stop, and they had to work for it. A nice little juke, and he'll have 7 on that one.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll move the tight end. Back to pass. Open on the right side, that's Smith. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Knight. Turning it on! He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. The Mustangs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Back to throw, it's Jennings. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the...
Snags it, and there's running room. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. And the Mustangs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. He might want another play. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. To the air on 1st down. He wants it all. Wide out trying to get it in. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. Curl route seems simple, but when you time it like that so it's right on him, man, that's a tough play to stop.
And give the receiver a lot of credit, too, because he knew where the sticks were.
Touchdown, Mustangs! They've got the lead here in the 4th. We'll see if they go into a 4-minute offense, try to bleed the clock, or will they stay aggressive with a couple of minutes to play? He breaks a tackle. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Give to the running back. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised. I mean, you put the ball in your best player's hands. Like, late in the game, you've got to trust your guy. I'm interested to see what they do here on 3rd down coming up. Let's call it 3rd and interesting, right? Top clock ticking down. Do I trust my QB to throw the football? I got the lead. I want that clock to continue to roll.
Bring in the heat. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. So the defense uses a timeout here. 2:08 remaining on the clock. They didn't want it to get down to the 2-minute stoppage. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Swings it out to his running back. Now the connection takes it to the 11. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield, and he's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, SMU! They build this. The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the...
Could be an alley. He'll be dragged down, but not before he's put the finishing touches on a win for his team.
And that's not a surprise to anybody, including the defense, that they turn and they give it to their running back, who they've been giving it to all game long. Up front, the offensive line, they deserve a ton of credit. Blocked and paved the way. This rushing attack has been lethal, and I'm not surprised that's how they end this football game.
And that's the kind of guy, too, David, you want at the end of the game, because he wants the ball into his hands to ice this thing. He's looking over the sidelines before that play call, and he's like, give it to me, let me finish this thing and win this game for us, and that's exactly what happened.
That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.